can't be number one at it, don't be it. That doesn't mean the largest in sales volume. It means whatever you're doing, do it better than your competition. See, it's imperative for your people to do what? Understand what they need to change. Understand why the need for continuous improvement. Understand why constant training and new ideas. We forget to tell them why. What you have to appreciate, folks, is your people are watching you all the time. You're the person that sets the tone. Are you the great communicator? Are you fast, efficient, flexible, compassionate, disciplined? More importantly, humble, curious, open-minded, attentive, focused, effective, determined. See, before you start grading your people, grade you. Because you're the person that you're going to do what? Set the tone, establish the culture, and make the organization better. You're the leader. See, it never ceases to amaze me when I do strategic planning sessions for major corporations. I don't do generic ones. I call them up and I say, let me see your FUBAR list. Or what? Your fouled up beyond all repair list. It's amazing how many companies don't have one. And so if I was starting a company and I was hiring people, let's see, your name, sir, is? Sir? Doug. We hire Doug. So what do? I go get the FUBAR list. I walk up to Doug and say, Doug, I'd like you to read this list. We've already made these mistakes. We don't need you to make them, Bubba. We'd like you to go make some new ones. For you new ones out there, go to the people that have been there doing this and start asking those questions. If we're going to be the #1 district in the United States, we've got to share that information. Let's don't make the same mistakes over and over and over again. Example, I'm out of the country doing a program for people that manage large skyscrapers, big old tall buildings. We're down in Cancun. I got about 250 executives. And I said, somebody give me a FUBAR. Guy raises his hand. He said, I got this 100-story building in downtown New York. I said, all right. He said, we bought these new containers and we mismarked them. He said, one night we filled the soap dispensers in every restroom with white latex paint. I said, you got to be kidding me. He said, no. In defense of the person that made the mistake, white soap, white paint, it looked about the same. But get a visual the next morning. People are down in the restroom in a 100-story building going, this is some serious soap. Can you get it off? I can't get it off my hands, He said, my phone rang off the hook. I said, does anybody get anything worse than that? Guy instantly raised his hand. He says, that's nothing. 250 executives went, that's nothing? He said, my people clean the toilet seat tops with phosphoric acid. He says, you don't want to go there. We put rashes in very bad places. You start thinking about sharing the information and getting an understanding of what we're talking about here today. FUBARs, ladies and gentlemen. First time hurt. See, the finger is a very important communication device in this world. Your name, sir, is? Jerry. Jerry, when you have the finger in your face, don't you understand things a whole lot better? She says, sir, let me make this perfectly clear. You can't get coffee in our hotel 4-7. What don't you understand about that? Now I'm a highly educated customer on what? A mission. Folks, I've been at these hotels. I know what goes on behind the scenes. So what do? The next morning I get up. I put on jeans and a t-shirt. I don't comb the hair. I figure let's go make a visual. Envision me going across the lobby of this beautiful hotel. I pass them all. I walk into the kitchen area. Guy looks at me and goes, who are you? I said, don't worry about it. He says, what do you want? I said, coffee. He said, well, sir, I happen to be responsible for the coffee. I said, great. Folks, in hotels this big, they're not small machines. They're large. I walk up to the coffee machine. I'm like, Nirvana. He says, how many cups do you want? I said, 6. He said, 6? Dude, you really love your coffee. I said, no, 2 are for me, 4 for the front desk. He said, what? I said, you don't want to go there, son. Envision me going across the lobby of this beautiful hotel, jeans, t-shirt, hair all askew. I walk up to the front desk. I lay 4 cups down, and what do I say? Tell Mary you can get coffee before 7 in this stupid hotel. Thank you. Why do I tell you the ridiculous story? All of a sudden, Charles calls me up and says, Rob, we're thinking about having our conference at the hotel next year. Have you been there? Yes. Should we go? What do I say? No. How many people I do business with? 1. Ladies and gentlemen, I learned a long time ago it rolls downhill. Management evidently didn't understand that the gatekeeper of their organization was the person at that front desk who should have said, when would you like coffee? That also doesn't mean the customer's always right. Sometimes we ask for things that we shouldn't have or you can't deliver. And you tell them that. We don't do that. But the point that I'm trying to make is that one right there. It's called the 8-16 rule. If you do a good job, they'll tell 8.
You do a bad job, they'll warn 16.
Think about two men walking in, and those are the only two left. It's kind of like, it's all yours, dude, not me. I ain't going there, all right? I'm doing a program about 3 months ago for Honeywell. I put this up on the screen, the place goes nuts. I'm like going, what in the world? I mean, that's funny, but I didn't know it was that funny. It goes nuts. I had no idea what was going on. After the program, I'm doing a book signing. There's like 90 people on my tail. I'm like going, what? They said, it's here. I said, what? They said, it's in this hotel. They said, it's right down. I mean, we went down the hall. You know, we're like, guys standing there like, what? Talk to your peers, your associates, your confidants about things that you're doing right and also things that you're doing wrong. Smart people learn from their mistakes. Wise people learn from others. As I said, we got some new people in here. You go get me a veteran, and I'm going to do what? Be picking their brains because they've learned so much, and let them share with you. Let's go learn. Let's don't make the mistake again.